Hello, friends. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Waiting for some more people to join in. So we are seeing the slow market as of now. Uh, both the side movements are happening. And it has gone up from the CPR levels. And second, it is the level we have seen the rejection again. The Bank Nifty has a major resistance at 40,375, and that is where it has rejected exactly. So we can see one correction in Bank Nifty today. So Nifty is on CPR. It is kind of still waiting for that CPR to break. How many of you actually practiced yesterday's learnings? Exactly, Kaushik. It has reversed exactly from H3 level. What we thought. And I think now it is going, it's a narrow CPR day. So we can expect one sharp movement towards the downside. But again, 17,300 is support. Though it's a narrow CPR day, I'm still expecting first half it might be in a zone where it might just try to consolidate. I'm expecting Bank Nifty to go down faster. Yes, exactly. We have to wait for the CPR to break. However, below CPR also we have a L3 which is very very close by. So again, it looks like a range for time being. With a narrow CPR, I think we should wait for L4 or H4 to break. Our L4 is exactly at 299. So if at all that range is broken today, then we might see. So look at where exactly Nifty had kind of built a support and resistance today, as per our yesterday's learning. And if you observe here, somewhere around at these points, right? So there is a resistance which has been built up just exactly at H3 levels. And as of now, we have a support around these levels, which was yesterday's levels. So it is going towards. Just below the CPR, we have a zone which was created yesterday evening, which was at the closing. So this zone is something which we have to watch out for. So if these zones, if you would have practiced yesterday, probably you would have seen some kind of momentum on the upside. And because here it was kind of a built a support. Okay, so this is the zone which was created today with a smaller this thing. Now it has broken this. It is going towards the yesterday's zone. Once this breaks, however, we have L3 around these zones where exactly yesterday's consolidation was happened. I'm expecting Bank Nifty to fall more today, as yesterday it has given a bigger bounce in the downside momentum. The kind of support was. So today, ICICI Bank, which was a kind of savior yesterday, it has gone negative, almost 0.6% down. And HDFC Bank is still holding. Today, TCS is almost 0.62% up. Today, IT is supporting. So when IT starts supporting, we can expect Bank Nifty to go down. Now it is straight away going from these zones, our zones. Exactly, it has touched the zone. We will discuss some other concepts today, which will give you clear idea on what exactly we can do over these zones and which zones we should consider, which we should not consider. Is CPR around CPR? It is a no trading zone. Till the time we are not getting a clear picture on these zones, we not trade. And exactly today, if you look at it, CPR, it is forming a hammer kind of. The candle is yet to close. Now the candle is closed. It has kind of given a hammer. However, momentum still looks down only. Reliance is kind of in a breakdown zone, come down. That is kind of creating pressure. IT is kind of supporting today. Exactly, CPR, it is taking the support. IT goes further up, we can expect Bank Nifty to fall from. So now today's structure, if you look at it, the resistances are built up on the top, which is kind of, as of now, it is holding on. Basically, there is a chance of downwards movement more because today looks like on the upside somebody's selling more. Bank Nifty is also taking a support at the CPR levels. If you look at this indicator is giving us basically one triangle kind of pattern. Once this breaks, so this is the important trend line right now. From yesterday, it is holding on. They look at how yesterday's support has been kind of respected at these levels. This one was formed yesterday evening. So this evening, last few minutes, whatever this thing is there, it will show you kind of levels which we can expect. However, today's structure, it is tell us that there are supply zones on the top side. So there is a rejection only above these levels. Probably we can have some kind of upside movement. Now Nifty is trying to break these trend line as well as support levels, CPR. But if you look at it, these levels, the candles are becoming smaller and smaller. So basically, it is trying to take the support at these levels. So CPR, if you look at it, Nifty did not open in CPR. It opened little above CPR. So basically, trying to show that it is a bullish momentum. However, from H3, it has come down, and it's a narrow CPR day. So narrow CPR, we generally might have a trending day. I'm still expecting a sideways momentum. Around 300 will be a buying level. As of now, here there is no trade. H3 we had a selling levels for today. Now Nifty is clearly creating a pressure to go down. However, our support levels are just below this. Now Reliance is almost going to 1% down. Sign for because Nifty has to survive. It has to get a support from Reliance. Still, we are seeing some sideways momentum. Exactly our CPR and our support levels. Yeah, so Devinder, I think whatever you have done is right because before that there was a very strong candle. However, you had got a confirmation around this level. So if at all you would have sold it at after this candle, you would have got good momentum till here. So first target would have been C. Around 940 940 time is something which we had got a confirmation. We have to even at H3 or L3 levels, there are two ways of trading, right? One is straight away you sell at those levels, don't and you buy at L3 straight away. Or else some of the people what they do is they will wait for the confirmations around these levels and then take a trade. So I generally try to take a, confirmation. So I would only sell at these kind of confirmation because there is a strong candle which is coming, and then we have seen, and my SL will be just this candle ka high or day's high. Yes, Nifty has taken the support, but we have lots of selling zones on the upside. So today's levels only if we market, could get today's level is around this place. So this is our supply zone right now. This one is yesterday's demand zone. So as of now, we are not seeing any demand zone which is built up here. Okay, though we are seeing some kind of upside momentum as of now, which is exactly at the support level. See how suddenly the put has fallen. So especially if you would have seen from yesterday, one observation what I have is whenever the whenever the move is going in our direction. So if it all say we are buying put and the issue what is happening is when the put goes up, it is going in a very slow manner, right? But whenever the fall is happening or any reverse move is happening, we are seeing the faster momentum. Again, around for Bank Nifty, I'm seeing this level of 40,375, uh, which looks like a difficult zone to cross. Let's see how it goes. So we'll wait for our levels to come in, then we can take the trades. So that hammer which was formed on the CPR, if you would have observed, so it has played around that level. It has not broken the low or high, and then once it has broken the high, it has straight away taken the. Yeah, you can form the swing levels as well. You won't helping and all. So exactly our support levels, if you would have observed how it has taken the support and it has. My expectation on Nifty was at least to touch 17,500 or 17,600 levels before we see the further down move. So definitely it will come considering the trend which is there right now. Definitely we might see the down move further. But as of now, there has to be a one bounce which will take it to 17,000. So now there is a strong momentum. So basically at these levels somewhere, we are seeing the support has been built up. Okay. exactly yesterday's zone and today's zone, it has formed almost closer to each other. Now, Bank Nifty is going towards my resistance zones, which is around 375. So let's see how it holds levels. While Nifty, I still see some upside, but I feel Bank Nifty may not sustain on the upsides. So everybody has become bullish on Bank Nifty. I'm still expecting Bank Nifty to lead the downside rally, and there might be a divergence going forward for. So, Lalit, I think I would not buy call at this point. I will wait because H3 is just above our levels, right? And our resistance, which is the supply zone, which is formed in morning, that is also around 17,420 levels. So exactly, Bank Nifty has not sustained at my level. I told just touch those levels and this is the level. I'm still expecting Bank Nifty might trap people. So the formation is still higher lows. This is the trend line which we will have to watch out for. This could also form double top here. Let's see how it. Now it is trying to give a breakout from the levels. Let's see how it goes. It's a major resistance at these levels. All it is breaking and then kind of sustaining above these levels for some time, then there might be a chance of further up move. But as of now, I'm expecting one side movement. So the logic which goes with the demand supply zone is basically if at all somebody has sold it at these points, right? So this could be a point of selling, right? So if anybody has sold it around these levels, what will happen is it has gone down, right? It has gone faster on the downside movement. What will happen is when it is coming back, right? So basically, whoever's pending orders are there, right? So those pending orders are basically going to get fulfilled at these levels, right? So anybody has sold, they will, if at all any pending orders are there, they will take it up or they will take these. Yes, so our supply zones is around that levels only. So we should expect one kind of fall again from those similar levels. Bank Nifty, if you observe exactly from those levels, it is started falling, not able to sustain above those levels. Now, Bank Nifty has Fin Nifty expiry today. Some of the participants which are part of your Bank Nifty also. So we can expect uh, the momentum will start off maybe in the second half. Wait for the right opportunities for us. So whatever levels have given on Bank Nifty, these are very powerful levels. All it has to break, it has to break with a very big candle. So till the time it is just consolidating there, it is not a confirmation to for a breakout. All that breakout happens, we might see a stronger momentum on the upside. As of now, I am not seeing that happening because it is kind of consolidating around that level. Has to give you very, 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 very big candle there. So even if it is breaking, don't take any entry. Wait for that breakout to happen, and then let the retest happen, and then you take the entry. Right now, it is just exactly uh, the retest is happening on those levels because morning it has touched and now it has again come back. So it is a retest. Looking at everybody has gone bullish on Bank Nifty, like it might trap people. So Nifty has not even touched our supply zone. Before that, only it has started falling. That's why I mentioned we are not buying at these levels. So let's see where it goes. Now look at this. There is a possibility of a supply zone building up on just below these levels. So we will, kind of discuss about these things. To see now how the lows are getting formed, the higher lows, lower highs are getting formed. One high was here. Then we are having another high which is getting formed here. So it is not able to sustain above 400. That is what it is confirming. And now the stronger momentum is coming on the downside. So basically, both the side premiums are going for a toss. Reliance is almost 1% down now. Reliance is creating a pressure. So Bank Nifty is also kind of rejected from our levels, but still no confirmation here. So now, um, can you confirm me whether is this a supply zone forming here? And look at the volumes which is built up. Can it break the CPR now? Just below this, we have a demand zone. If at all that is broken, then we might see movement till 300. So Bank Nifty has clearly given again sell from our levels. That's where I mentioned these are very, very critical levels. So looks like put writers are getting trapped at these points. Because yesterday there was some kind of put writing which was done. So now once these levels are broken, we might see a downward movement. But clearly there is a pressure coming in from the upside. Somebody's still trying to, hold these downside levels, but there is a pressure coming in from the upside, which is confirming us there is a possibility of a down move. So again, the similar kind of levels are getting built up. So let's see, are we able to kind of see the sharper move on the downside from these levels? Now, Bank Nifty has to give you a sharper move on the downside. That is what I'm expecting. So now, once this swing is broken, we might see a sharper downward movement. Again, 17,300 will be again major support for today, as per the technical terms. So now, if you observe, it is straight away going towards our support levels. Now the momentum is picking up faster. So now the CPR is broken straightforward, and the momentum is very, very fast because there was a volume built up just before this. And look at how the move has come. Look at how Bank Nifty has fallen from our levels. Now we are at L3. Okay, so what we will do is we will remove these indicators, whatever Camarilla, whatever we are using. Now look at this without Camarilla, how do we kind of trade? So what we observed here was this is a, so whatever we have done yesterday, right? We will remove these zones also. We will try to find out some zones which was yesterday, right? So, so look, so how are we, so Kaushik, I'll just revisit yesterday's terms, right? So what we are trying to basically find out is we are trying to find out the explosive candle. So explosive candles are these dark candles, okay? And dark candles basically it will have almost 80% or 90% of the body, and there will be hardly small wick, right? So those are our explosive candles, okay? And our boring candles are basically what? Boring candles are basically the levels which where the uh, candles which are basically very small, and it has a less than 50% of the body. Okay, so this candle can, if you see, I'll just zoom it so that you will be able to see these candles. Okay. So now look at this candle. Now this is explosive candle. Can you see? Hardly there is any small wick or anything there, right? So these are explosive candles. So whatever indicator we are using, it is giving us that particular thing in a very easy way. Okay, so we don't have to keep on finding those, right? And then what we are trying to find out is, so there are multiple ways of looking at zones, right? So what we are trying to find out, we are trying to find out one boring candle and followed by a explosive candle. Okay, so these are our critical zones. Okay, so now yes, just before day before yesterday, we will identify this. So we will follow that with the yesterday, and then we will come back to our today's, right. Now look at this. As soon as I we have broken these levels, now is so fast that it is just going towards 300. So 300 again will trapping move will happen. But as I mentioned, Bank Nifty has clearly fallen from that 375 level. Now it is almost at 140, 245 levels. Okay, so this is kind of trapping move. Now let's go get back to our studies. Okay, now let's find out where exactly we are seeing one explosive candle and one boring candle. Now we are seeing some boring candles here. Okay, so there are two boring candles, three boring candles almost. Okay, and then we had one explosive candle. Okay, so what has happened? This is called base. Okay, so this whatever this zone was created with these boring candles has this is basically created a base for us. So this candle high and whatever the whatever candle is basically giving us a confirmation that there is a after that there is a explosive candle. So that candle ka body ka low is we are considering uh, as the zone end. Okay, so basically this candle high and this candle zone. Okay, now what has happened? Nifty has fallen, right? So explosive candle came, then one support is building up. Okay, it is going towards these places. What is happening? If at all I am a institution and I'm trying to sell at these levels, can I sell all my orders, or can I put all my orders in these particular places? Answer is no, because my trades will be in a huge quantities, right? So once these huge quantities whatever comes in, right, it has to take its own time. So sometimes whenever you see the consolidation or whatever it is, right, so basically these people, big people, are putting their orders there, and hence it will keep on playing around at the small levels. Okay, so what has happened here? This consolidation happened, small consolidation. After that we got one explosive candle, right? Then what has happened is it has reversed. Where it has gone, this will be a trapping move again for the people who have bought put or whatever it is. It has gone exactly towards the zone of our supply zone. So wherever these people were trying to put their orders, right? So once these orders were done, okay, one move came because somebody else would have put more orders. So definitely market would have suddenly fallen, right? So some retailers would have bought some puts or maybe sold some futures or whatever it is, right? So price has gone much beyond these levels. So whatever institutions are doing, they have a particular zone. In that particular price zone only, they are basically trying to sell. They don't want to sell at any particular place or price or whatever it is, right? So what has happened in this particular place, they could not complete their orders, right? So it has come down, maybe because some other person has kind of put sell orders, or maybe the price has just went down. What they have done, they again bought some things here, okay, they took it back to this level, okay, or their whatever selling positions were there, they would have covered their positions there. And what they have done, they have got it down to the same level. Now here what has happened, what is our best level? Whenever the price goes down to this level and then it comes back to our demand zone or supply zone. Now in this case it is a supply zone, right? So whenever the price came back, whatever their pending orders were there, now you would see the consolidation happening here. Whatever their pending orders were there, they have done that particular thing. Now look at how the volumes were picking up. When we are seeing this levels, right, it has broken this level. What has happened? Hardly at these levels, hardly any volumes, right? So whatever selling volume was there, versus this volume is actually nothing, right? Then they, at this particular candle, right, they've added more quantities, okay, and then small quantities which would have got accumulated here. Now what has happened here? We are seeing green volume, right, because candles were green, and it has kind of given us a confirmation that okay, it is going up, right? But what has happened now? People, whoever would have got puts or whatever it is, right, they would have started exiting because their SLs would have started hitting at these, right? Then what has happened? Again, these guys ka orders is done, and then we got another explosive move, right? So if at all after this explosive move also, if at all there are any orders, any small orders which are pending, has got completed around these levels only. And then what has happened? Then we have got very strong move, right? And then we have got one trending move from here, right? So what they were doing, they can't sell it at one particular place only. They were again selling at these levels, right? So we got one explosive candle again here, right? Then again it has come down to this level. Again we have seen one consolidation. Some part of this thing they would have sold it here, right? Now look at these levels. Okay, so basically what has happened now, if you're seeing every down move, whatever is coming, whenever that bounce is coming, they're selling. Okay. Now, whenever they're selling, what is happening? That is creating a resistance. Okay. Now, in the downside possibility of that whatever move was coming, some other institutions like DIs, right? They want to buy. Now, what they are trying to do, basically, they are trying to put their orders there, right? Now, what is happening? It has gone up, it has come down, again it has gone up, again it has come down. So basically, what has happened? All that consolidation happened. Next day, what happens? Market opens gap up around these zones, rate fall, then again it goes up, again it falls, right? So whatever orders were pending again here, it has got fulfilled here. Okay. Now what has happened? Look at these exact zones where we have seen a reversal. So do you need even R3 here? I answer is no. You don't need R3. If you are only following price action, you don't need even Camarilla in this such scenario, right? Because you are only waiting for the price to come here, then I will sell. Let the price come here, then I will sell. So if at all, even if you are getting as a small traders or retail traders, right? Even if you are getting these small moves from here, okay. So like Devinder said, right? He was not getting the confidence. He wanted to wait for the market to settle down, right? So what has happened? These places, if at all you would have marked these levels, okay, whatever zones which we had, if you would have marked these levels, you don't need a confirmation. As soon as the price is going in this zone, I am getting a confirmation, I am exiting, I am kind of basically entering my trade. My, as a retailer, my this thing is only small move, right? This move is more than enough for me, which is almost like 428 to 377, so which is 50 points move. Do we need really big move? The answer is yes. We always want to make lakhs of rupees a day, right? Obviously. But what are we doing? Are we doing a bigger trades here? Probably would have had a bigger quantity, would have made bigger money, right? But whatever money, lakh of rupees, you need that kind of capital also. So whoever is trading with kind of things, right? Even the bigger traders, not exactly the institute, but the bigger traders, whoever is doing selling or option sellers and all this, right? Whenever price comes to this level, they know this is a supply zone. What they will do? They will immediately observe these levels and start selling calls here, right? So exactly at this level, if I'm selling the calls, what will happen? I will get all that benefit, right? And whenever I have a higher money which is lying with me, I am done with these things, right? I am just waiting for these levels to come in and enter at these particular places, just make that money and get out of it, right? Option seller, no problem. Option seller can continue with whatever movement it is, till the time the price is actually not moving towards this price ka high, right? Around these places, right? So this is how we are analyzing these demand supply zones. Okay, we can mark all the possible zones. We can see where exactly the support has built up, where exactly the resistance is built up, and all that things, right? And so basically, these are another way. It is a kind of support and resistance levels, right? So look at this consolidation. Somebody consolidated, and then we are seeing the move. But are we getting any explosive candle here? Answer is no. So whoever bought here, this is the weakest thing, right? The second thing, when we are looking at all these things which are happening, right? So these levels also you consider that, are you seeing any kind of a big player playing here? Are you seeing any big player playing here? Though the market is going up, but are you seeing any big player playing here? Answer is no, because there is no explosive candle. The explosive candle has only come here. Okay. So this is the kind of level which they were trying to hold. And exactly if you mark these levels, right? Whatever this level was there, what has happened? Exactly this level then broke. Then it was trying to sustain below these levels only. Again it came back to the support level. Again it has broken this level. Somebody was trying to hold these levels. It consolidated, and it went up, right? Where it went up? Because these levels, some pending orders would be there, so they have taken it down. Now, is that yesterday's resistance has become support here? Today it has become a support. So somebody, if at all, would have bought it, would have holding this level, right? So around 350 level is somebody trying to manage this level. So this is one part of it. Now, second thing is what we need to consider whenever we are trading, right? Now, you would, if you start marking, right? I will have probably I'll give you. Now we have one resistance here, right? Now, or supply zone here, right? Then then I have some consolidation here, okay? And then I got this particular down move, okay? Somebody was trying to sell, okay? That did not get sustained, reversed, it went up, okay? It just consolidated above these zones only. Again, today it has come back, again it is consolidated, again it is going, right? So whenever we are seeing this kind, now we have too many zones here, right? Can we trade with these many zones in the live market? If you're marking so many levels, we cannot trade, right? If I'm putting an entry, I will exit here. If I'm putting entry, I'll exit here. Now I need to find out who is strong, right? Which are the zones where the institutions are present? Which are the zones where we are seeing some kind of support, resistance, something is bigger, right? Some institutions are there. So those are the zones is what we need to learn today. How do we kind of find out those zones, right? Now, to find out those zones, what we have to do? I'll show you how it has to be done. Now, you tell me this zone was formed, right? Whenever this zone was formed, what kind of thing? So we are seeing one, two, three base candles which were formed, right? Before this move came in. Exactly, right? So whenever we are seeing three candles, okay, so basically this is not a strong support, or this is not a strong supply zone. Okay, what has happened? Then it has come back again. It gone back to that level. Now next level you see, next level again there is a formation happened, right? Now this is what 550 level, right? Now the second level, whenever that has happened, what has happened? Only one base candle. Okay, only one base candle is which is okay. So one base candle confirms the heavy orders or heavy things which is been taken care here. Okay, and then the move starts much faster, right? Again, we are seeing small, 3 4 candles consolidation. Yes. So once we are seeing 2 3 4, supply, the base candles which are forming, then the selling zone is coming. These are called, weak zones. So what we are trying to do, we are not trying to follow these. Okay, we are trying to follow a zone which will be strong, which will be sharp. Okay, now here again we have two candles. Okay, so if at all I have to give out of 10 rating for these candles, right? What will I do? I will only see how many of these are actually, these base candles are forming in my supply zone or a demand zone, right? Are we getting anything here? See the kind of supply. This is a very weak demand zone, right? Whatever it is coming, it is taking the support. Okay, it will take the support, but eventually it will break very very easily. Now this one become your supply zone, and it has become faster momentum, right? So basically, whoever is buying are not strong hands which are holding these things, right? So we are looking at something with the one base candle only. We get with one base candle, that's a strong zone. I'll give 10 out of 10 for that. Okay. And if at all it is a like this consolidation, then we are seeing something. Okay, now what has happened? Price has come here, consolidated, went up, some zone is formed here only, then price went up, then again came back, again went up. Okay, again came down, again went down. Okay, so what has happened? All these zones are basically becoming our zones which has no strength, right? So these are the things which we have to understand. These are the things which we need to consider before we take any trades. Okay, so whatever this zone is built up here, okay, look at this pouring candles, one two, after that one explosive candle. These candles has no meaning because these are not are base candles or explosive candles. So these whatever green and red candles you are seeing, only candles which has light blue color or that dark that dark color, right? Dark colors are explosive candles. These are boring candles. This is what we are trying to identify here. Now, if we mark all these zones, we will get some kind of places to trade, right? So if at all we only consider that which are the zones which are strong, which are the zones which are weak, we will be able to identify where exactly we have to take the trade. If at all our Camarilla supports on these particular places, we will go ahead and take the trades with our Camarilla or that zones ka high and lows as a support, the SL part of it. So, Devinder, we cannot call these candles doji because not every doji is a base candle for. We need to have something which is less than 50% body. Okay. So, if you observe some of the places, right now, this one, okay, or this candle, okay, or this candle, okay. So, it is in between, right? So, this is not our boring candle, right? So, these are the candles which we have to avoid. We are only looking at 50% body exactly. Okay, and then we are seeing explosive candles which has a very very small wick, very very small wick, right? So now if at all we start marking like this, right, what will happen? We are seeing one zone here, right? if at all we start marking, we will see many zones which will get formed like this, right? This one is one zone, right? So what will happen? We will get completely confused. We are only considering now which are the strong zones where we have got the reversals. Now this one, though it does, the zone is very, very small, this 414 or 420, this one will become a very, very strong zone. Whenever the price is coming around these levels, it will start going down. Okay, because somebody has sold in a heavy quantity at these levels, right? You can even see the volumes which are traded here, right? So this up move came in, support it has taken. Somebody who is trying to hold the market has taken this up, whatever move. Okay, what has happened? That move did not sustain. So this is where our volume confirmation, when that move comes, our volume confirmations will also help to certain extent, right? So this one, somebody sold big quantity here. So some institution only can sell the. We cannot have a retailer selling 10,000s of futures, right? That is not possible. So this is what we are trying to analyze from the supply demand zones. Okay. I will remove of all these zones. I expect people to kind of come back with your things so that your studies will take, this whatever effort I'm trying to put here to kind of you know uh, make you understand the demand supply concepts and all those things will only help when you do practice and you come out with your experiences or thoughts or kind of questions or whatever it is, right, or doubts. That is where we have to analyze and find out, how do we find out these zones, which are my strong zones, which are my weak zones. If it is a weak zone, I would try and wait for some kind of additional confirmation. But if at all market is going like this, right, I had taken one put here. Okay, I had sold it around CPR level. Okay, so CPR level I will show you. This one was a level, right? This one was a level. I had taken the put. Okay, I had sold it at this CPR level exactly. Okay, that is where we started this session. And then one bounce came. Bounce was not at all strong. Even if at all we are following simple thing, people who have not understood demand supply zone or finding it difficult can always go back and follow Camarilla and CPR setup. There is no need to get confused. Whatever works for you guys, okay, whatever ways it is gonna work. See, end of the day, demand supply also will have SL. CPR will also have SLs. Everything will have its own part of plus and minuses, right? Only thing what we need to find out is, can we are we comfortable with whatever we are selling, or sorry, whatever we take trades we are taking, be comfortable enough to take those trades. So don't get confused. I'm just telling you the concepts. It's a good to know concept. If at all you become expert with that, you would not need any indicator in this market. You don't need to do anything. Only that demand supply zones. You will wait for your zones. And again, so whenever you're taking the trades, 1:2, 1:3 is a general phenomena that we take those targets. Those are the zones which we will take the trades. We will have our proper risk reward in place. Similar things, similar concepts, you can put it even on the option charts. You will find out where the sellers are getting active, where the buyers are getting active, right? Buyers are basically retailers like us who has limited money and we want to do trading, right? So even retailers can buy thousands of quantities in the options, but they are still retailer because their capital, even if it is 40, 50 lakh rupees also, it's not a big capital. Okay, when you are kind of fighting with these people who are around thousands of crores, right? Or lakhs of crores, right? When they trade, our trades, even if it is a 50 lakh rupees capital, we cannot become uh, you know uh, a market mover. become the followers. We just have to follow their footprints wherever it is. Whatever you're following, follow. Please don't get confused, because I have seen many people, whatever they're following, they were making good money, and certain other concepts they learn, and then they will forget about their basics only, right? So basics is a price action. End of the day, if you understand the price action, it is more than enough. Okay. If you even look at a simple concept like Fibonacci, right? So I think Devender is following Fibonacci. Uh, Even if you follow this, okay, it is gonna work for you. Okay, forget about go back to level. We will put yesterday's high, yesterday's low as Fibonacci, and then remove off all these zones. Okay, you don't need these zones right now. What you need, only the Fibonacci. Check where exactly your reversals are. It has opened on the top, right? So what is your price action structure right now? It is a consolidation. Are we getting any trending move right now? Now look at this. What is happening? It has come to this level. It has gone to this level. Again, it has come down to this level. What is happening? Again, what is it doing? Okay. So what is the structure which is getting built up now? Okay. So what is forget about these lines. Okay. What is the structure which is getting built up? One, okay, one swing high, then we are seeing swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. Okay. Now what has happened? This particular place, right? So whenever there is a concept called Elliott wave. Going to get into that, you'll have more confusions further. But look at these things. Now, what it is telling basically, so this has become a zone. This has become a zone. Okay, this is where markets are currently consolidating. Okay, when you start analyzing this, my yesterday's high, my yesterday's low. Simple concepts are yesterday's high, yesterday's low. Where is market playing right now? Is it playing within our zones? Answer is yes. Where are the swings which are getting formed? Okay, so smaller swings also we have. Somewhere in between we have smaller swings also, right? So these particular things we are observing, and then we are analyzing and we are finding out, okay, where exactly consolidation. So what would be my zone? This below this will be, and consolidation zones are the best place to wait and take and wait for your trade and take the trade, right? So those are the places where you will get the fantastic trades. Okay, you don't have to trade every day. You don't have to trade on every moment, right? Now the candles are going up. L3 it has bounced. Will you take a trade for every trade? You will not take trade, right? You will wait for your right kind of trades and then take those trades which will be profitable. The end of the day, it is your business, right? So will you go for each and every deal? Answer is no. If at all you are selling below your whatever is your product, right? Are you going to, or service, are you going to sell below the cost, or you will always look out to make money? There are certain situations which come, which will kind of uh, you know take those things, right? Certain times there will be losses also, right? Certain places we have bought a product at a higher price and we started selling it at a lower price because for whatever reason we have sold that, right? Maybe market conditions or whatever it is. So the same thing is going to happen in our trading, right? So exactly same concept which we need to understand here, and we have to take those trades. So currently this is what is happening in a simple words. yesterday's zones, whatever is getting formed, yesterday's places it is playing, where it is playing, still playing above 618 level. Okay, it has just come, taken the support at 618 level. It is playing around 5.5 level, right? Maybe there is a zone which will get formed around 0.238 or something here in between. So these are the places which will act as a major support. Okay, because from yesterday's zone it has opened above, went up, okay, came down. Yesterday's high, exactly that zone, whatever supply zone we marked, that has become our resistance. Okay, so if at all on a normal simple price action trade, if I have to do it, what I'll have to do, I'll have to simply wait for this high to break, right? Simple price action. Okay. I'll go check on the daily chart what is happening on daily chart. If at all it has formed a hammer. Now yesterday we said it will form a hammer even before market was somewhere around here, right? It was a strong red candle. What we said, it might form a hammer here, right? And exactly what happened. You look at daily charts. What has happened? Exact almost hammer, right? Where it has reversed from these zones. Why? We have said that hammer might form. These are the levels, right? There might be a possibility. Why? Because it has already fallen so much, right? So look at these. Now these are the zones which will act as a supply zone, right? This is what we were trying to find out from the earlier. Just need those particular things. Don't need everything to be understood. Demand supply, I have taught you. Go through with it, understand which are those kind of concepts which are working for you, practice it. And that's where I said, every one of you has to practice. You have to come out with your own charts. Don't put it on a 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minute charts for time being. Put it on on a higher time frame, maybe 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day, 1 week charts. Find out where exactly you are getting those successes, where exactly you are getting those failures on the trades. Okay, can you put for your investments also, can you use that particular thing, right? For your investments, multiple investments, where is where you're buying. See, most of the retailer, what we do, we try to buy when it is running, like Adani kind of stock. Adani, everybody bought it at when it was in a peak, right? Anybody bought it at the support. When will you make money? When actually there is a fear, right? So that is the place which we have to observe, that is a place which we have to kind of work out, and those are the places we have to practice it more. Those are the places we will get more money. Money making is not difficult. So understand those concepts. Okay, simple support resistance also you can use it. Simple thing, find out where are the supports, where are the resistances, what is happening and all that things, right? And find out. Now simple thing, whatever I had shared that day chart, right? On the Telegram, find out what is it. There was this bounce, then again there was a fall, right? Then it is gone up again, then again now it is breaking. So where it has to go? Now if you look at it, these levels, somewhere it is not able to go above these levels, right? It is still holding. No, neither it has broken convincingly. If at all it starts convincingly breaking this level, definitely we will see one swing towards these levels around 978, right? So I told you yesterday that there is a possibility of the 17,000 which will also come, 16,800 will also come. Exactly, this is what is going to happen. But as of now, consolidating around the support levels only. Okay. So we still don't have a clear this thing. This was ideal support area. Okay. And now it is kind of today's candle. It is trying to go below this, but it is going to act some kind of support resistance, whatever it is. So anybody who has kind of put buy orders or whatever it is earlier at these levels, or anybody would have bought it, probably would be trying to hold this or safeguard these levels. Earlier also the same thing happened. Earlier also same safeguarded, again came back. But what is happening? We are slowly seeing lower highs are getting, right? Can you observe this? That last trend, what is happening? Now we are seeing the highs, the lows, then there is a high, then there is again a low, then this is a high, the low. Now either it will go this side or it will take a bounce, maybe another bounce might come and then it will fall. So Lalit, it is all about what levels you're buying, what levels you're selling, where are the see options, what is happening right now. See, I understand you are taking the trades based on the spot chart, right? And you are trying to fix that with your targets on the options, right? So taking it trade on spot and taking a trade on options, there will always be a difference. Always there will be a difference, right? So what will happen? You will you will not get exactly some certain times like yesterday when I had bought that call of 17,200 at that bottom level. So around these levels, which I was telling you yesterday, support level, I think around these levels I had bought a call. Okay. Now what has happened? It has moved up. Okay. This one has moved up. Ideally, it is deep in the money call, right? Ideally, I should get the faster momentum, right? But even when it was going here around this 30, 40 points, that option is hardly moved by 10 points. Hardly by 10 points. Now, can I make money on those things? Answer is no, right? Though my target, I told you 350 will achieve. After that, again, we have to wait. I was expecting market to kind of go back to somewhere around 50, 500 level, wherein 410 was achieved. 400 was achieved. 420 was achieved. After that, again, we are not looking at doing any further thing. So I booked my position, right? Because my expectation was at least 40 points on options I will get. But how much I got it? I got hardly some 28 or 30 points, right? So definitely those targets will not come. But whenever, if you're taking the trade based on your spot charts, you have to book your position at the spot chart only. Whenever it is touching that spot chart, you might not get targets on your option. Most of you follow this concept of taking certain trades on ATM options, out of the money options, and all those things. And please be rest assured, your options not move the direction in case if you're in a trade which is on the spot, not reach your targets, or it will not give you, or it will not yield that results. ATM options will only move when the price actually touches that particular level, or say if you are buying at these particular levels, right? Or say at these particular levels. Okay, you say you bought 300 ka put, right? Now this one has given a move till almost 300. How much you would have earned? Hardly. So from 100 points, this one would have hardly moved some 30 points on that option. But where the momentum would have started faster, in that initial phases, you wouldn't have got that momentum. You would have hardly got any momentum at these levels. Where your momentum would have started, your momentum would have only started on that option around these levels. So whatever that another 15 points or 20 points, here it would have moved only 15 points. But beyond this, suddenly you would have got faster 15, 20 points here. Okay. And then as soon as this green candle comes, as soon as one small green candle also comes, your option would have given up 5 to 6 points. Okay. So you need to understand these concepts on options, right? So we definitely try to cover options as well. But as of now, just put those things, put that practice, you come back. How many of you are actually comfortable following the demand supply zone? How many of you are following Camarilla? How many of you actually uh, trying to understand different concepts and what is comfortable for you? So what we will do as a community, we will try to learn together. We will try to find out what are those things which we are trying to make money on, right? Where we can get those best trades possible. So those are the things which I'm trying to cover up, okay, with all that live sessions, whatever I'm trying. So every day there has to be some concept which has to be learned. Price action is one part of it. Demand supply is another part of it. Okay, so price action and demand supply. So demand supply is part of your price action only. However, price action you can see it in a different ways. The swing highs, swing lows, and other things, right? And that is much more clear or simpler. A demand supply has to have a different mindset altogether, where you are going to wait for those levels, then take those. So any price action concepts, any price action, okay, you can follow in any markets, whether it is demand supply, whether it is what do you call, um, basic price action, trend lines, all these things. Please follow in any of your instruments. No problem with that. Yes, on Camarilla, CPR, all indicators, you would have seen I don't even have RSI now. So RSI, any indicator which is deriving from the price would have its own limitations. Sometimes it may work, it may not work for you, but just always look out for these. I've taken whatever learning was there, taken it in one flow. I'm sure. If at all any doubts are there, anything is there, back things and discuss it further. See, our trend still remains same. Nothing has happened. A downward trend. Now this one, whatever was, your swing. This one was a swing, another swing. It has broken this. It has to go down only. Till the time it is not coming up and breaking this swing. Now there's already one swing. It is built up here. Is trying to come down. Okay, till the time this is not breaking, and if at all we get, now this is at L3. Okay, now this is another concept. Okay, what is going to happen? It has basically formed. So it has actually started from yesterday. Okay, but we will consider it for today. It has gone from here to here. Now here. Okay, here. Now what is happening? It might consolidate here. Okay, if at all. Now, if at all we are getting a break, we will straight away go towards 300 zone. Okay, what could happen? Price might consolidate around these zones, and then if at all it is giving you a break around these places, our first target will be around this, second target will be around this. Take the targets like this. So whenever, if at all you're seeing a breakout from here, retest happening, you can take an entry, and then it goes up to this level. If at all you're taking, say, 10 lots, right? You book 50% here. Wait for these targets. On options, when we are buying options, I would generally prefer to book it 100 because my quantities are bigger. So I try to book it around these levels. What will I do? If at all I'm booking 60%, 70% here, I'll keep a small stop loss around below these levels. Okay, if at all the price is going above this, if at all price comes below this level, I will exit my trade. Simple. So, will you trade on these levels right now? To watch out for these levels. Now, look at here. Yesterday, what happened? Exactly similar kind of setup. Came down. Okay. Now, what has happened? Consolidation. What has happened? breakout, take the entry here. Okay, what will be your target? Your swing first target was around here only. Okay, then it has kind of gone up, came down around this was a zone. Okay, where it has kind of consolidated, gone up, come down, and all that thing. This one would have been a zone. Then it came down. Again, it came down to the same zone. Are you selling? Yes, I will sell if at all candle closes below this. Candle did not close below this. What has happened? Consolidated again. Now, you tell me whether you will take a trade here. So, watch out for these levels. This one will give you very clear. Now, the consolidation, all that things, right? This is what is a difference between trader who is only trying to gamble. Somebody who is just trying to gamble, we will take trades around these levels. Okay, I'll take, oh, strong candle. Okay, I don't know, it is gonna break up. Okay, full. Okay, Hitesh has told me, okay, market is gonna touch 500. What will happen? Reversal. Or any other tip seeker has, right? What has happened? Reversal. Now, what I will start doing? I'll start completing. Okay, this guy told me like this. I expected market to go to 500, not go. I booked my big loss here. This is what happens. But if you're opening your eyes, you know there is a resistance around these areas, right? Simple price action concept. Yesterday there was a resistance. Today market is going. Let me wait for this breakout to happen. Okay, then I can take the trade. Will my L3 or H3 or whatever it is, will it be like sacrosanct where it will not break only? Still take the SLs. Open your eyes and see the easily make money. Easily make money. Telling you this. Most of the retailers, most of the people who I get hundreds of messages on my personal chat. Okay. Uh, Sir, I bought this, I sold this, I have done this, I have done that. Okay. Some trades would have taken and they will have no clue. Should I book my loss or should I continue with my. But if you even observe these things, right? Whenever you're taken the trade, first thing you have to understand, okay, fine, I'm taking a long trade here. Okay. I got say one green candle here. I got one hammer. I got one green candle here. Okay, I have taken a long trade. Okay, now my risk is from this 362 to 354, right? So around 10 points. My target will be 1 is to 1, 10 points. Now this place, okay, it is achieved. I become greedy. What will happen? Market will come down. My option has kind of lost its premium. It's gone. Now I don't know what do I do. So I'll ask somebody, right? Sir, should I buy this? Should I sell this? Or madam, should I buy this? Or should I sell this? Or should I hold this place? This, if at all your SL is hit. If it is, I bought it here. My SL is hit around these levels. I have kept the SL or 10 points, 20 points, whatever SL I've kept. Simple. Book your loss. Because your calculations have gone wrong. Now consider, hey, I have sold around these. I saw one shooting star formed. Okay. I sold at these levels. My SL would be around these levels, right? Just above this level, around 740 level. Okay. I sold it around 700 and no, sorry, this is around 380 levels. I sold it around 368. I have 12 points ka stop loss. I have to make 12 points, right? Once the 12 points are done, should I exit? Should I hold? What do I do? Who is gonna do this? You. So on a simple price action, you guys can come back with your own charts, which we can probably, if you want, you can share it on the Telegram group itself, so that all of us we can discuss, right? What is right, what is wrong, where it is kind of trade, what all things we can cover up on that, what additional learnings we can do. Because definitely, see, some of you are there in the market for long, long time, right? And some of you, I'm seeing it for years together, maybe 3, 4 years, 4, 5 years, whatever that group is. Uh, that if you observe, so many of you would have learned different concepts. Some of you basically share. The more you share your thoughts, more you share your this thing, the learning becomes much more easier for all of us. This whatever learning you are doing, it should not be one-sided. It has to come from you guys as well. So learn from you guys different concepts, because everybody has a different perspective, right? It's will easy to learn, and we can reduce our learning curve. Because certain concepts, if you would have heard or learned earlier, and probably you are expert in that, right? And if we kind of learn together, probably our process will be much more faster. So chart sharing is a work which I have given, the homework I have given. More I see those charts coming in, probably we will continue this. Otherwise, if I see people are not following, or if at all they are not interested, it will not take much of time for you guys. It will just be hardly 20 to 30 minutes in a day, whenever you get time, right? And it is not necessary that every day you have to share, but at least twice a week, if you start sharing those charts, longer time frame, shorter time frame, whatever it might be, if you start sharing it, our process will become faster. Now looks like L3 also will be broken, still in a consolidation zone only. Till the time the low is not broken, we can't take any trade. Looks like, considering trending market, yeah, sure, Devinder, it would be helpful for all of us. More the people share, more the people learn from its things, I think it will be more easier for all of us. Let's do that. Let's learn from each other. Sure, Tanuja. It is good that you guys are at least coming back with that I will share. Not necessary every day you have to share, but okay, wherever you get time, have, right? At least make a habit of at least weekly twice I will share some. Whenever you sit for 15, 20 minutes, I think it is more than enough for you guys to share, put those analysis, share it. Now, when you pick up the price action, or when you pick up certain things, right, uh, or a Camarilla or whatever it is, you really need to get into, see, options, data, option chain, all these things, right? This is hyped to the core. Now, every other person is trying to basically say, I follow option chain, I know data, I know this, I know that, right? But if you only follow simple price action, simple concepts like this, don't you think you will be able to make money easier, and you will not have confusions of seeing those different datas? Now, if I keep on scrolling through what is happening in option chain, what will happen on the put writers are still sitting here, call writers are still sitting here. Now you tell me, simple funda, if at all this is the level, okay, I am saying, okay, there are put writers sitting. Okay, put writers are not gonna give up. What will happen if the price goes to this level? There will be a panic. And these put writers are not only institution nowadays. These are even retailers. Even retailers are selling, right? What will happen? At some part of it, the panic will start off. When we see OI is coming down, there will be more and more people joining in that, right? So maybe retailers will cover here. FIs, big guys might cover it around here, right? But at least you will get the momentum, right? Making money is much more easier in these scenarios. We are only waiting for those people to, panic and start selling. So Bank Nifty has gone in a heavy consolidation right now. Uh, we are not seeing anything, but I feel there is a more of resistance above. Okay, anything can happen. It's just a consolidation on Bank Nifty. Nifty is kind of giving more trending move right now, so watch out for that. And it is kind of breaking that consolidation. When candle close below these zones, it will definitely take it to 300 levels. I'm still expecting Nifty to kind of touch 300. Bank Nifty might touch 40,000 again. Bank Nifty only savior is HDFC Bank right now, because ICICI Bank is already kind of 0.4% down. TCS is also kind of, IT is kind of not able to sustain those lower levels. And Reliance has kind of completely given up. Is not a good sign for the bulls. Expect one trending move now. Reliance is 1.5% down. Pressure is created by Reliance now. Reliance and ICICI. For Reliance move, definitely we will get sharper moves. I don't know how many of you are in a put trade after seeing the shooting star. Now, clearly, if the candle is closing below L3, there is a high possibility that Nifty will go towards this thing. So, only thing is, now whatever this candle ka low is forming, if that low is getting broken, we can enter into one short position again. My target will be around this L4 levels, which is around 300 levels, 308. Now look at Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, I told you 375 is a resistance. Look at where Bank Nifty is right now. Almost 120 points, 130 points it has given. So we have to be confident on our levels, whatever levels it is. We know that these levels will not get broken so easily. You know what is my target on Bank Nifty now? Idea? Okay, let me see the charts. This is the chart which Devinder has shared. Now we have a consolidation around these areas. This will act as a support. Yesterday it was a resistance, today it is a support. And yeah, as per Camarilla also it is around 308. That is a target which we are looking. But at from this point, this is what is happening right now, right? This is the trend line. Whenever it is going towards these zones, look at how the candle is strong, but volumes are not there. So people who bought put, looking at that breakdown has happened, all these people are trapped. Now their essence will hit because at that put price, the 17,500 put, which I have been trading from morning, which went up to some 172 or something. And now with this move, it has come down to 154. So definitely somebody has taken 15 points, 20 points target. The sell is already hit. Also, there is a kind of the volumes are picking up now at the top when this move is coming down. That is where these guys are basically selling. But if you look at this also, it is kind of double bottom kind of formation, which is if at all the reversal has to come. See now again, our concept of volume picking up when that candle is coming down. Though it's a green candle, but where volumes are picked up, not at the time when it was going up. So again, one option adjustment move. Option premiums will be adjusted in this. If anybody wants to exit the trade, like these option writers, if they wanted to exit their put right or whatever it is, they would have taken the put down. What will happen? Again, it will. I'll be taking 10 minutes break. Come back with your any doubts or anything which are there and discuss it together. We will catch up around 12:05. Okay, friends, so I'm back. I can take any doubts or anything which is there, can discuss. So now the trend line is broken and it is trying to go up again. Also, kind of Reliance is reversing. Reliance might take Nifty up again. Bank Nifty is still in that resistance zone only. CPR is acting as a resistance right now. Holds the CPR. With the negative candle on. Just consolidating above this trend line. Again, the selling pressure might come in. Bank Nifty is kind of consolidating in that zone only. It has not gone out of that zone. So let's see what happens there. But these are the kind of zones which are kind of no trading zones as of. With whatever structure it is, it looks like it might go up only from here. But CPR, it has to kind of completely take out. Then only the move will start. So now again, strong candle coming to cross that CPR. Let's see if it sustains this time. Volumes are not there with this candle. So Reliance is below 1% now. It kind of gone down further and then 1.7% almost. From there, it is reversing. So watch out for this zone. now confirming the uptrend till at least H3 level. If you remember, we had discussed about this zone. Sorry for the bad drawing, but look at how it has exactly taken the uh, resistance breakout. Then it has just retested this level. I had entered around these places. Okay, one call, which was 17,300. I got around 8 points. Just booked it 9 points. Yes, volumes are not picking up on the upside because the bigger guys are still on the selling side only. So whatever up moves might come, it might not be supported with the volume. That's where I quickly taken that trade, 7 8 points, because I'm not very confident on the up move as of now. So the structure is broken and all that things were there in my favor. So I just took it as a small risk. Now this is the zone. Need to watch out. Bank Nifty, it is a big consolidation in a very, very small range right now. So again, where it is gonna go? These are the levels. These are our levels. That will be our target. So on a narrow CPR day, it is a sideways market. You can expect some kind of momentum in the second half. Bank Nifty is facing major resistance again, levels, and we can expect Nifty to kind of still show that 17,500, levels is what my expectation is. Bank Nifty is also holding on because of your Fin Nifty expiry. Reliance is again falling back. Bank Nifty might give a sharper move on the downside in the second half, is what my expect. Let's see. Again, a negative candle. But whatever negative candles are coming, the volumes are picking up very, very quickly. So this will be our virgin CPR basically. So if you are looking at this virgin CPR, our move can go till this 480 levels. May come today, may not come today, but that's a level which I'm at least expecting Nifty to touch, and then the start that one move. Uh, Bank Nifty is again gone towards the resistance in facing. Option buyers, it will be very, very difficult to trade because one up move, one down move. Reliance is again going down. So whatever bounce Reliance has shown, it's kind of getting sold again. Look at this structure again. This is becoming a narrow CPR. It's trending. It's kind of achieved its target. So Bank Nifty is kind of on a very, very wide CPR. I think that is where it is taking the support as of now. But let's see how it works today. So suddenly we are seeing again sharp down move. So these candles are basically confusing here right now. Even though the fall is coming, it is not sustaining. So now look at this candle, which is turned from red to green. And if you look at it, the volume has picked up at the bottom. One SL movement is happening. So a possibility of up move till our zones. Just that confusion candles getting created. But consolidation is happening above the CPR. So highly possible one up move. But don't trade anything here. Reliance is again recovering. Today, Bank Nifty range is very, very small. Maybe one explosive move in the second half. Absolutely no momentum. Expecting Bank Nifty to fall. It has kind of exactly given the sell off, and now I think the momentum is coming faster on the downside. As of now, it's still looking like a sideways only. Second half, we have to wait. So now Bank Nifty is again reaching towards the CPR. So let's see if the CPR gets holded this time. But it's a very, very big CPR. So Very, very sharp candles which has come up. And volume is picking up now. Bank Nifty volumes are still less. Now Reliance is again creating a pressure. Yeah, it's a premium DK market today. First half it has to be because Nifty expiry is there. First half it will eat all the premiums. And then second half we might see some trending moves. I don't see much of movement in Bank Nifty today. So Reliance is just consolidating in the lower ends right now. Nothing much is happening. Nifty has kind of still given some moves, but Bank Nifty is in a kind of complete sideways. It's only playing the range. Reliance IT, everybody's down except the Bank Nifty, wherein HDFC Bank is kind of holding. ICICI Bank is down. So sharper move now below L3. Now Bank Nifty will be going towards inside the CPR again after, I think this will be the third attempt. But Nifty has kind of gone below the L3 levels. Also the candle with a volume. Now this next candle will confirm whether the downtrend will continue now. I'm expecting at least 300 to touch once. Again, there is no confirmation. Again, the reversal candles are coming. Again, very, very strong candle. Doesn't look like L3 it is taking. So how many of you have made money till now? How many of you are negative? Good, Lalit. So Sun Pharma you have sold or you bought? Okay. I basically made more money in both the side, call as well as put. Now I'm in some selling position on 40,500 put is what I have, sorry, call I have sold on Bank Nifty. So Lalit, is it a cash trade or in the future? Good. So now we are getting the closure below this L3 again, which is basically whatever people were trying to buy has kind of got sold off again. So we can expect one downward move now. So if at all the day's low is broken, then I will uh, try to enter in one put position. Target will be again 300. Becoming very, very volatile. So again, one more trapping move. So Reliance is again down and TCS is also kind of holding on, but HDFC and ICICI are kind of building. Looks like Bank Nifty will not give any trade today, considering the wider CPR. But looks like Nifty is kind of getting ready towards going towards that 900, sorry, 300 level. One big attempt is happening to kind of sell and take it down, the Nifty and Bank Nifty, but the attempts are failing. Let's say if it gets successful this time, it can be a very big move. So now day's low is broken almost. Now Nifty has given up. Now Bank Nifty we have to wait. So US markets are completely down. Bank Nifty is on CPR, so it is not ready to go down further. And it's a wide CPR. Can't expect much of movement on Bank Nifty. Reliance is again 1.33% down. I've taken one put at these levels where this shooting star kind of candle has broken, and just below L3, and I had just booked it around this level. So I was trading with 17,500 put, and which I booked it around 180. Still expecting to go till towards 300. Once 300 is broken, it might be a sharp fall. My call writing on Bank Nifty is still open. Hold it, considering it is not going anywhere. The Nifty is kind of going towards 300 level. But US futures are trading in negative now. It is almost 100 points down. US Dow and Nasdaq is around 52 points down. Again, Bank Nifty is trying to show the strength. Basically stuck in a very small range right now. So let's see which side we get the breakout or breakdown. One sharp recovery. These are only premium erosions happening with these moves. So look at Nifty now. Nifty has gone up like anything. Somebody still buying on these levels. But whatever that up move is coming was only because of Bank Nifty moving up. So the challenge here is Reliance is down. TCS is almost coming to kind of flat. Good, superb, Lalit. Otherwise, that's where I booked it very quickly because I knew this movement may not, last long further. I just wanted to kind of quickly book those 15, 20 points. So again, multiple attempts have happened to kind of go up, but it is not happening. So it will definitely come down towards that 300 level. Yeah, so I am also kind of completely closed except that call writing position which is open, which is still running in profits. It has kind of given up some gains, but I'm holding it considering Bank Nifty is still not showing that strength to go up. It's a risk, but I'll hold it. Because all these will be premium eating movements. Now see again that L3, though the movement has come, look at how premiums have gone down. Premiums are falling, though the market is still almost on the similar kind of levels. So that's a benefit which happens with the option writing. Absolutely, Lalit. I think it's better to book it and keep quiet. If you are in a good gains, I think hold on with the gains. Don't give up because this looks like very trapping market right now. So we have made a decent amount of money. Practice now when you are getting the time. You practice on the things whatever we have discussed. You know how the fall is happening again, and in all that momentum, right, whatever up move came or down move came, I'm gaining more on this call writing position I have, because the option premiums are falling badly. So Bank Nifty has not gone anywhere. Yeah, sure, we'll catch up tomorrow. Even I think we will close the session, because otherwise we will kind of get into more greed. And whoever is there in the green, probably yeah, it looks like a seller's day today. um, so it was a narrow CPR on Nifty, but looks like these kind of weird moves which are creating some confusions, and it's better to stay safe. If you are in gain, please hold on with your gains. Don't give it off to the market in the second half. And so great, Devinder. I think all of us are in a kind of scene. So let's hold on with the gains. Let's not give it anything, because looks like there are lots of trapping moves which are happening. Better to kind of and please practice. Please share the charts. Could help all of us some or other way. And we'll catch up tomorrow again. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.